Hamilton is the first musical I ever fell in love with. I became so obsessed with Hamilton, not quickly. It was a slow process, but it was a process that didn't stop. I became more and more obsessed with it every day, to the point where I would go every single day listening to it at least twice, sometimes 3 times. And I did that every day for probably 2 years. But before I really got into it, I got introduced to it because of both my brother and my sister. My sister's 1 year younger than me. My brother's 2 years younger than me, okay? And this was when I was in like 8th grade. So my sister was in 7th grade, my brother's in 6th grade. And they both really liked Hamilton a lot. And they were trying to get me to listen to it, but I thought it was stupid. I had never heard it before. I wasn't interested. And it was around that time that I got a Make-A-Wish. If you don't know what a Make-A-Wish is, a Make-A-Wish is something that doctors give to the dying children or to the children with severe medical conditions. It's a thing where you can meet anyone you want, go anywhere, have any occupation you want, or have any object. You can't ask for money or a house, but pretty much everything else is free game. They gave me the suggestion of we can put a roller coaster in your backyard. I, for the longest time, wanted to go to the White House. I wanted to go to the White House and, like, explore the White House and, like, stay there for a week. I thought that sounded really cool. I eventually settled on wanting to meet Adam Sandler. Specifically, I wanted to be in a movie with Adam Sandler. That was my wish, was to be in a movie with Adam Sandler. They said they couldn't do that, but I could meet Adam Sandler. So they flew me to New York to meet Adam Sandler. This relates to Hamilton because we went to New York in 2017. Was it 20? Yeah, it was 2017. It was like right at the height of Hamilton. And it was playing at that theater on Broadway, and we like literally walked to that theater because we were there in New York for like a week, and we were only with Adam Sandler for a day. So we had money that Make-A-Wish had given us specifically for the trip to be used like throughout that week. So we're walking to Broadway. We walked to the theater. There is a line outside the door, like just insane. And we have money to see Hamilton. We were in line to see Hamilton. But because it was my wish, we were there for me. I was like, I don't really want to see Hamilton. Can we do something else, guys? Everyone was so like upset, like frantic, like we got to see Hamilton. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm like, I don't really care. Like, can we go? Can we do something else, please? And they listened to me, and they like let me lead and go somewhere else. One of my biggest regrets. We were in line to see Hamilton, but I didn't like it at that time, and now, like, I want nothing more than to go see Hamilton. It was the original cast, too. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, we fly back home, and I decide to give Hamilton a try. And I listened to, what's the name of the song? I Want You Back, You Will Be Back. You'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be back. By King George. I listened to You'll Be Back. I hated it. Worst song I ever heard. That was my introduction to Hamilton. That was the first song I heard. I was like flabbergasted. I didn't like it. Like, I was like, I'm never gonna listen to this musical. And then my sister was making a bunch of TikTok edits at this time, and she had a couple Hamilton ones. And she did edits to Helpless, Satisfied, and like listening to her edits were kind of cool. I was liking Helpless. I was liking Satisfied. What really hooked me was my bedroom was right next to my brother's bedroom. We had like a wall, and then like our bedrooms were right next to each other. And he has a big flat screen TV mounted on his wall and an Xbox. I don't have a TV or an Xbox, and I'm not really upset about that at all at this point in my life. I didn't have one. And my sister and my brother are in my brother's room. I'm in my room doing my own thing. But they're on that flat screen TV listening to Hamilton. Listening specifically to my shot. And since I'm right next door, I can hear it clearly. And I'm like jamming along to it. Like, it's actually like this is cool. This is key. I like this. And so I liked it so much that after the song ended, I put it on my own phone and continued to listen to my shot. And from that point forward, I was hooked. I went but kind of in order. I did Aaron Burster next, and then Alexander Hamilton, and then I just did like a couple songs from Act 1, and then I started doing it in order. Fell in love. I listened to it every day, and the more I heard it, and the more songs I heard from this musical, the more I loved it, the more I fell in love with it, the more I continued to listen to it, and it got to a point where everybody in my house was listening to Hamilton because of me. I had all the merch. I was the one always like, can we put on Hamilton? Can we listen to Hamilton? Can we talk about Hamilton? And they quickly became my thing. It was my obsession. I loved Hamilton. Everyone in my family knew everything about Hamilton, everything about John Adams, George Washington. Everyone knew about everything about Hamilton. My dad got super into it with me. He loved Hamilton. My dad and I bonded for years over Hamilton. We still love Hamilton to this day, but our obsession is not as strong as it was 10 years ago. I did get to go see Hamilton, not with the original cast, but with my brother and my sister, like in 2018 or 2019. And then I did just see it again recently with my girlfriend last year. So Hamilton's still going, and I'm grateful for that. I've seen it on Disney Plus a few times. I really love Hamilton, and that's my story of loving Hamilton. I still love it, but my obsession is not as strong as it once was.